Today we're going to talk about a few of these choices and
What's
maybe
your
make
top choice?
My top choice, probably Dallas Buyers Club.
Really?
Yeah. I just feel like Matthew
That's
McConaughey
not what I
in
thought
that
you were
role.
gonna say.
Really? What?
I don't know.
Bad Grandpa?
No, that was last weekend.
I know, but
Get with
you know.
the program. Hey guys, welcome to Cinefix Now. Today we're going to be talking about what you should be watching this weekend. What's coming out this weekend, Noah?
There are a million films coming out this
I
weekend.
feel like that too. I feel like
Yeah.
it's like Halloween's over and everybody's just going to be super tired and at the movie theater.
Yeah, there's like 9 solid films coming out, and probably more than that, like if you count a lot of indie films. But there's
I'm
9
excited.
films with like Hollywood A-listers in them, and it's going to be a really crowded kind of, the marquee is very crowded. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of choices. So let's check out some of the choices.
Okay, what's first up?
First up is your favorite.
My favorite? I do actually have the book sitting on my nightstand.
You do?
I haven't read it. My friend gave it to me and said, read this, you will like it. So do I have to read the book before I see the movie?
Yes, you have to speed read it today.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
And
I'm a
then
really
go
good
to the
speed
movie
reader.
tonight. While we're
There's-
talking about the Ender's Game, if you didn't know, click the link somewhere in here where I sit down and talk with an Ender's Game expert and hear all things Ender's Game. I am not necessarily sold on this movie.
Really?
Yeah, let's
check
just
it out and see
even
why.
check out the trailer because there's just a lot of sitting around in this movie. I just
But
feel
it's
like it's
sitting
almost
around in a very pretty environment.
right, but I'm just worried.
Look, that's super sitting around.
That was like the past. It's like all these
Super
bad
sitting
things
around.
happen.
You're no
But I'm
idea
just
what you're talking
saying,
about.
Harrison Ford is
I
sitting
don't see anybody
around.
sitting. Harrison Ford is old. Sometimes you have to sit when you get
No,
old.
but Harrison Ford, look, he's just standing.
That's not
He's
sitting.
not moving.
You're a liar.
Not a liar. Jesus. You're impossible.
It's true.
People walking upstairs. It's good.
That's
I always like
exercise.
that. Sitting, looking at a monitor. It's just, I don't see a lot.
Maybe there's a lot of character development and story, which isn't what we normally get in these kind of
It
movies.
might be cool. I'm worried that it's like he's just as if he's an avatar, and he's in this kind of situation where he's controlling a game, and I just worry that you're taking Harrison Ford, who to me is still like a big action hero, you
Yeah.
know, and he's just standing around giving this kid orders and
Because he's old.
yeah, but I want to see him kick ass, and I just don't
I'm
feel
with
like
you on
he's
that.
gonna kick ass.
He might.
And Ben Kingsley, that's the craziest
So
tattoo
awesome.
ever.
I love him. Gandhi.
I hope this is a good movie. I'm just worried, I think a lot of kids will go see this movie.
I'm going to go see it.
And you are?
Yeah, I'm
well,
a
you're
kid.
a kid. But I don't know that anyone over, how old are you? Never
12.
mind. 12. I don't know that anyone over 12 is really going to be into this movie. Okay, next on the list.
Next on the list is Las Vegas, which I actually saw last night.
Yeah, tell me.
I loved it. I thought it was going to be more sad than it actually was. Like, it's
Really?
the last time they go to Vegas. Like, somebody's dying. I thought it was going to be, like, bucket list. But it's just funny the whole way through. I will say I've seen this trailer a bunch, and so
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen the entire movie, and all, like, the best parts are definitely in the trailer.
Really?
But there's some heart. It's cute.
Okay.
Sometimes you need those movies to just be able to go to. I mean, I cried, but
You
yeah.
cried?
I cry and everything. There's a little sentimental part. My friend thought it
Okay.
was hilarious.
So your
No one else
friend's
was
laughing
crying.
and you're crying.
Yeah. Well, he was laughing at me for crying. It was good.
But so
That was my
does-
favorite part. Wait.
No, I love this. Yeah. We're talking about it. That's the whole point of this. We're talking about it.
But that's the best
There's no,
part.
there's no shushing
this
in
is the
talking
problem.
about
I
the
did that
movies.
in the movie. Like
This is what
I
Mackenzie
would say to
does.
my friend, I was like, oh, watch this part, as if I'd like seen the movie 100 times already, because I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Like
Well, I
every
mean-
joke is here.
That to me is a problem with this movie. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but it's like I feel like I've seen this movie like
Yeah.
1,000 kind of iterations of this movie, The
Yeah.
Bucket List, and all. I mean, these are all amazing actors.
I was just gonna say
and-
that was the part that was so good. Like even just tiny little lines of nothingness is
Yeah.
so well delivered.
So do you think that stuff gets too obscured by the big premise of going to Vegas, or would this have been better if they were like out just in the desert and dealing with stuff?
Maybe. I think it would have. They didn't use Vegas as much as. It's not The Hangover. Everybody's saying it's The Hangover for geezers.
But it's not.
I mean, there's a lot more heart than in The Hangover. They don't go
And it
nearly
seems
as
like
over the top.
It seems like it has kind of a World's End thing
Kind
too,
of.
right?
I feel like
With
the kids
flashbacks
could have
or-
been used more.
Interesting.
They were really well cast.
Well, certainly
there's-
like
Turtle.
Turtle, yeah. For the younger crowd, they're trying to. That's where they're like trying to get the,
Yeah.
you know.
They're making a new Entourage movie officially. Are you
That's
excited
good.
about that?
No, that'll be great. I love Entourage.
Me too.
Well, definitely like Ender's Game skews very young. This potentially skews kind of older. What's in
Yeah.
the middle? Is there anything in the middle this weekend?
Dallas Buyers Club.
All right, interesting. Well, let's watch the
It
trailer
doesn't
for
skew
Dallas Buyers Club. It could. You never know. No, you know what I think skews kind of in the middle is Keanu Reeves' directorial debut,
That's true.
Man of Tai Chi.
Okay, let's check this one out first.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for everyone. What's
This
it
looks
rated?
really cool.
Is it
It's
PG?
rated G. No, it's rated R.
rated R. I mean, it could be 13.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know that ratings really mean anything anymore. I take my 15-year-old brother to everything. I'm a bad influence.
I like that Keanu's directing. You know, I think it's
Mm-hmm.
it's great just to step behind the camera. He's obviously in this
it,
movie
yeah.
too, you know, but you know, I
It
like it
is-
when actors take control, you know, and really try something, you
Yeah.
know. And obviously there's no guarantee that it's going to work,
Right.
but you know, it's I think it's a good thing. I mean, Charlie Chaplin's my favorite filmmaker and actor, so you know, the guy's like, you want him to direct and be in the movie.
Yeah.
And I think Keanu, he knows what
It's
works.
cool
and
that
this,
they don't even introduce him till that far into the trailer.
Right.
Too. You're right. It does have a lot of a Matrix feel.
Yeah, I mean,
Totally.
just the style of it, which is cool. I mean, you can't go wrong kind of
no.
impersonating the Matrix. Hopefully it goes beyond that. It looks like
Oh, I think it'll definitely do that.
the story is like Keanu's character has found this guy who just kicks ass and is
Mm-hmm.
the best fighter, and he's tempted by glory. So, you know, he's like gonna start fighting for money, and
Right.
then it just becomes this whole other scenario. I hope that works. I'm a little worried that it's not. You know, I don't want it to turn into like a WWE type thing.
I don't think
which
it will.
I hope not. You know, but it looks like it's televised and he's doing it like
Yeah,
a
that's kinda
performance.
true.
So it's curious.
Do you think Keanu's going to be a good director?
I think so. I mean, so far, I mean, based
Yeah,
on the
from the
trailer,
trailer
of course,
it
you
looks good.
can't quite tell with the
No.
trailer, but the fight sequences look
Are totally
phenomenal.
awesome.
You know, so.
That could not necessarily be him, too, though.
Well, but I
Someone
mean, that's certainly
choreographing that.
him saying, "I want
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
these choreographers to, you know, work on the fight sequences of this movie."
That's true.
Because obviously, that's what you want in this kind of movie. Yeah, we'll see what the actual dialogue scenes are
Yeah.
like, you know. But
It'll be fun. It'll be a ride for sure.
I feel like Keanu is what it takes to direct. To me, is just unbridled confidence, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he has that. And good or bad, at least he's going to make a decision and say, "This is what we're going to do."
Yeah.
Versus a director who's like, "I think maybe
I
we'll
should
try
do it."
this. I'm
Yeah.
not sure." So I feel like that's a good starting point. So I
are
actually
you
think
gonna
that's
see that
going to
one?
be. I want to see this movie. I'm worried that it's kind of a limited release, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well it's going to do. But
I think it'll be good, though.
I think it's going to be really cool. All right, let's watch one more trailer. Dallas Buyers Club. I mean,
I'm really excited for this one.
this looks like, you know, Matthew McConaughey could, you know,
What's his name? Ron.
Matthew McConaughey.
No, Ron. I can't remember. Or down middle.
Okay, Dallas Buyers Club.
I'm really excited for this one.
And how did he lose this weight and get?
He lost
I mean,
50 pounds for this
Whoa.
role. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Apparently he's back up like 40 pounds. He still has 10 more to go to get back to his like pre-roll weight.
Wow. So is this going to be kind of a Tom Hanks Philadelphia kind of role for Matthew McConaughey?
It's
or?
based on the true story of Ron Woodruff, this guy who was diagnosed with HIV and wasn't accepted into the clinical trial, so he went over the border to Mexico to get AZT,
Right.
and he brings it back. But he's homophobic and is really freaked out about. He's saying he's not the right guy to like they misdiagnosed
They
him.
messed
They
up.
got the
Yeah.
wrong guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he turns into this hero.
And he starts getting these drugs from
Mhm.
Mexico to give to people that have
Exactly.
HIV. It's incredible. I mean, it's an incredible story. He looks phenomenal in this.
I think
it's
so,
just
too.
amazing. With 50 pounds.
I think this is really important for him because I feel like we've not liked Matthew McConaughey for a while.
Well, and this is all. This is also Matthew McConaughey, like in his world, like the Texas world. That's where
Yeah.
he's from. That's where he started as as an actor, and it's just him being him versus like trying to fit into some other Hollywood role. You
Yeah.
know, this just feels like he was born to play this role, and he's a great actor.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I think it's going to be a big one, a big contender for awards and everything.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. This is one of those things, and with a lot of like awards type movies, they don't necessarily do as well in the box office.
Yeah,
People,
no, I don't think this one will be huge by any means.
Right, but I do feel like it's definitely a contender come Oscar season. And he's just such a cool
He's so
looking
cool,
guy.
yeah.
Too.
I saw How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was great in that.
Yep. Jennifer
I love
Garner,
her,
she's great.
too.
Yep.
I saw her in the street once.
You did?
I was like, like I'd seen like a friend or something, and then I realized it was her.
Did she like
was
karate
embarrassing.
chop you? Or
No, she was like, yeah, it's me. I mean, she didn't say that, but that was the smile she gave me. I was totally like, oh, she's just.
You're gonna cry in this movie.
Oh, I'm gonna cry for sure. I'm already gonna cry right now.
No, it's a really compelling trailer. I mean, this is one of those trailers where you're like, oh wow, this is a powerful movie.
Yeah.
And maybe they give a little too much away. I'm not sure,
Nah,
but
I don't
it
care.
certainly I think does what a trailer should do. It makes you want to go see the movie. So, Dallas Buyers
Now
Club.
I'm depressed.
Don't be depressed. It's the weekend. Come on, Mackenzie.
If I see this movie, I'm gonna be sad for days. Maybe I shouldn't go see it. Although I've made not.
Smell roses in the air. So there's a lot of other films coming out this weekend. You got Diana, which I doubt is going to be
Has
any
been
good.
Panned.
Yeah,
But
Naomi
she
Watts.
looks really pretty.
Yeah, I love Naomi Watts.
I feel like no matter what they do, trying to make a story of Princess Diana's life, everybody's gonna hate it.
Yeah,
Like even if
just-
it were the best movie ever,
it
everybody's
just
gonna hate it.
to me it just feels like this is a made-for-TV movie. Like,
Oh.
does it really belong on a big screen?
I don't-
You know,
I'll watch it on TV and love it. Smart.
Freebirds, the animated film, which I don't know how well that's going to do.
No, me
The
neither.
Immigrant, Mr. Nobody. There's a lot coming out this weekend. Definitely let us know what you go and see, and what rules your world.
And what you liked, because then I will go see it.
Will you?
I need some recommendations. It's too tough of a decision this weekend.
And if you know of like a good makeup remover that Mackenzie could try, definitely. Huh?
Go! Hold him up there and get him up. Hold him up. Go! It's working, Ray. Start bringing him down. Start bringing him down. You got him. Don't cross the stream.
Maybe now you'll never slam a guy with a positron collider, huh?
Bankman shorten your stream. I don't want my face burned off.
All right, I'm opening the trap now. Don't look directly into the trap.
I looked at the trap, Ray. Bring your streams off as soon as I close the trap. Get ready. I'm closing it. Now!
So Norwood, did you hear about Breaking Bad?
Yeah, it's over. I'm bummed.
Yeah, no, apparently Katzenberg is at MIPCOM in France right now talking to the creators of Breaking Bad about offering them $75 million to create 3 additional episodes.
That's insane.
Well, first I'd like to say thank you so much, Alex, for joining us. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I thought you were going to be man. I didn't know that women could be scientists.
Okay, that was nice talking to you.
Please don't go. We don't have an episode without you.
Maybe you want to see something more lighthearted, like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Can't wait to just grab up some kids and go see this movie. I mean some friends with kids, not some kids. That's creepy. Just gotta find some friends. Oh, jokes.
Whoa. You can act? Apparently you can, since now SNL will hire you, though only to stick pieces of your body into other things, mainly boxes, and mothers, and Lady Gaga. That's enough to land you the lead in several Redbox ready movies in which you do an okay job.